It is about time. Millions and millions of people are about to get on for the official launch of MLB The Show 23, and millions of people are going to see how they absolutely destroyed Trout, Judges, and plenty of Buxton's fielding. It's a travesty. I don't know why they got Aaron Judge, one of the best gloves in baseball, looking like Nelson Cruz in the World Series right there. Sorry, Rangers fans. You got DeGrom. Smile. But of course, it always bodes the question, what cards are good and what cards are awful? You know, what should you avoid? We're going to talk about it today. Every single diamond ranked for every position right here. The tier lists are back, baby. Leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's get it going. Let's go to catcher. Start with the backstop, a position I played many moons ago. You know, a little fat guy in the hot summer sun, black catcher's gear. I was getting cooked, man. Young Benji Molina. Needless to say, that was the 1 year I played there. You got S tier, Salvador Perez leading things off. These cards, a lot of different ways to obtain them. Most of them for free, though. Salvador Perez is exactly that. He's in the Ranked Seasons program. You got that Mike Piazza captain card. Those are new this year. No theme teams from Madden. They are in MLB The Show. I'm not going to rank cards based on their captain boost, though. I'm not your mother. I don't set your team. You pick. But based on attributes alone, Piazza's looking real good. You got Kensuke Kondo. You got Kangkwan Gigajaws, we like to call him, because he ain't Giga Chad. He hits that ball far. Harry Ford, Craig Biggio, super utility guy, plays real well. Again, catcher's a spot. It's weird. In real life, high degree of difficulty to play it. In the game, fielding is not that important. It's mainly hitting. That's why I have Mike Napoli on the same stage as Johnny Bench. You know, if a baseball historian saw that, they'd slap me across the face. But if you play the game, you know damn right that's the truth. Martin DeHigo from the storylines. So you're going to see a lot of those guys on here too. JT Realmuto, please SGS. Did he sleep with one of you guys' wives? Why do you keep his ratings down so low? He's the best catcher in baseball. I don't get it. Ton of great catchers, ton of great options, and again, a lot of the S tiers are free. You just got to play. The gods at first base right here, kicking off a new tier, Babe Ruth. He is a flashback collection. We had these in the past. You can just get it done day 1 or day like 20 right now. It's a long grind. Even the biggest sweats are not all that close to Babe Ruth, so it's going to take a while. And Mark McGwire Live Series collection, still so cool to say he's in the game. It feels unreal. S tier, you see these charisma cards. That's Lou Gehrig from Ranked Seasons, but a lot of these charisma cards are from the team Affinity. That's a great thing to grind early on in the game. Rafi Devers, Joey Meneses, Freddie Freeman. Again, you notice Salvador Perez. We're going to have secondaries here. It's loaded to the brim. Every place they can play, they're on the tier list, so you get the best idea of who you want where. You got Yu Chang, a lot of World Baseball Classic cards. Very easy to grind, very easy to get. Play that program first. We've been talking about it. 99 Miggy, kind of hidden between Roki Sasaki and Trout in that in the pack in the store right there, but very good. Buck O'Neil, the captain from the storylines right there, gives everybody a big boost. Normally, those cards are 90 overall, so you get the captain boost with Buck O'Neil. They go to 98, including Satchel Paige. Really cool. You got Robbie Cano. That's not Chihuahuas Cano. That ain't Atlanta Braves Cano. That's Prime Cano, damn it. 97 overall. You got this Ed Julian, one of my favorite underrated cards so far this year. Try him out. He's so good. Got a great swing. You got Murakami here. One of the best players in Japan. Hit 50 bombs. He is max power. Day 1. Eddie Matthews, again, near max power. Austin Riley, getting him in Team Affinity. Probably the best captain card. Got a great boost. The Braves are a great team. Jock Peterson, I don't know if I'd want to play him in the outfield, but first base. In close to the mid enough, and he's going to hit bombs. It's going to counteract. Jeff McNeil, ton of contact. He's going to be super good. This guy right here, Kensuke Kondo, again, can play catcher, can play a ton of different positions. You got Arenado. You got Rhys Hoskins. Prayers up for him. Mike Napoli here again. Kyle Schwarber bombs. Got a ton of quirks or kind of abilities like in Madden, which are going to make him play way above his ratings. First base is a stack position. I mean, David Ortiz, this is a pretty good card. Ryan Braun in there as well. another Pete Alonso, but it's just so deep. Highly recommend, again, S tier. There's so many. That's really the emphasis of content. There is no shortage of cards at launch. This is easily the most ever. At 2B, we got Captain America. I'm going to say it, Mike Trout, you let us down. If you played as good as Trey, maybe USA would be champions once more. God tier, collection card. You need 110 flashbacks. It's going to be a while. These two, Baez and Pena, two of the best team affinity charisma cards that you should go after first. You got Jazz Chisholm, another collection card right there. Craig Biggio, really like him, do not sleep. These two, check them out. We got Francisco Lindor, we've got Yoan Moncada, two switch hitters with 100 plus contact and power right away. So damn good. 99 Ketel Marte, got one of the sweetest swings going. A lot of switch hitters. Also Ian Happ, Wander Franco. No cheesy team build, but hey, I'm not going to knock it. Martin Dehigo, he plays everywhere. You saw him at catcher. You saw him at second base. You're going to see him in the pitcher tier list as well. He legitimately is Superman. Mookie Betts, S tier. Highly recommend him. A couple underrated guys to highlight. We got this Robbie Glendening from Australia. Very, very nice. Tommy Edman, super utility guy as well. Quick thing to note, you see live series. You're not seeing it past A tier too often. I don't think it's really the move, especially for a lot of people who are no money spent starting the game here. I think there's better things to spend your time on, and that's Team Affinity. That's the World Baseball Classic program. You can spend 5 minutes, get 490 overall cards, which are better than Turner and Jose Ramirez, and are completely free. That's the way to go. The hot corner of the gods, Mark McGwire. You can put him at third base. Not sure I recommend it. Sadly, steroids don't really help you catch the ball any better. So play him there at your own risk. Got Chipper Jones. This card, one of the best maybe ever of all time. S tier, a lot of great options. A lot of first basemen. A lot of second and shortstops also play third base as well. You see Freddie Freeman, Meneses, Ketel, McNeil, all those familiar faces. Murakami, a third and first baseman. Probably the best boss player to pick within the first XP reward path that you get. Rafi Devers, love that card. He hits nukes. He's got near max power right away at launch. Again, 2 words I never thought that I would be saying. Max power at launch. That's one of the 2 words. Mickey Mantle. Collection Mickey Mantle this year can play third base. That's pretty fun. Brandon Crawford. Do not sleep on this card right here. He's got the flow. He's got the attributes. He looks really, really good. David Wright back in the game. Captain series. Get a nice boost if you use cards right there. Bobby Witt Jr., young up and coming for the Kansas City Royals. Ton of great cards. Tim Anderson for the White Sox. Trevor Story, very, very underrated. Of course, a ton of live series. Again, so many good options at third base. Let's go on to short. Look, Captain, the live series collection. You can spend $1,200 to get them. It costs about 1.6 million stubs right now to get Derek Jeter. Or you could play a little bit and get Trey Turner for free. Up to you. Ketel Marte, arguably, is kind of right up there in the conversation. Very, very good. Jeremy Pena, again, you see a lot of familiar faces. Francisco Lindor, him and Murakami, again, they're in the XP reward path. He's another one of those that I highly recommend. The AL East, you might notice here, has a lot of really good players. 2 very good shortstops for you to start off MLB 23. You got Troy Gloss, he's also in the XP path. A couple more of the storyline players. You see a free Derek Jeter. This one right here, he's not too bad. He's got contact. He's going to put bat on ball. You got the fundamentals, man. A perfect fly ball might only go to the pitcher's mound, but damn it. You can say you got Derek Jeter on your team day 1. Check out this card art right here. Eugenio Suarez. That's badass. We were a little hesitant on the card art at first, but it's really growing on me. Outfield time, we got corner, right field, left field. Shohei Ohtani finally is in the game as a two-way player. You put him in your lineup, you put him on your rotation, you can do both, and he is so good. He has max speed, he has max power, he is the unicorn, damn it. Sammy Sosa, Babe Ruth, Mike Trout, Trey Turner, all 99s, all technically available at launch. Again, Babe Ruth and Turner are going to take some time. It's the outfield. You need speed. You got to be able to move around. Mark McGwire cannot, so we had to drop him to S tier. I couldn't put him amongst the rest. And yes, you're going to be hit if you cannot play the spot. They updated gameplay this year. Outfield ratings matter more than ever. You got to have defense. It's not just offense. There is the DH within Diamond Dynasty this year. Any of these guys can play there. You know McGwire can hit, but we gotta rate people on their defense too. Ricky Henderson, this card really nice. Max fielding, max speed, ton of contact, good enough power. Most leadoff home runs of all time. New legend Vaughn Grissom over here. Randy Arozarena, Team Mexico. They got a good one right there. Christian Yelich, very good team affinity card also. Mookie Betts, Luis Robert, try that card out. Team affinity Ronald Acuna Jr., really loving his swing so far. Live Series Trout. They keep demoting him. He's down to a 92, but he's still the best out of the bunch. He's still the best Live Series card. Anthony Santander. Switch hitter with tons of power. Get him, and you will not regret it. Cedric Mullins. Well, we know Cedric Mullins. Little man knows Cedric Mullins. Adolis Garcia, Joey Meneses, Jock Peterson. These two, they're all hitting. Use them at your own discretion. Austin Riley out there, Eloy Jimenez. Again, a lot of bat, not a lot of gloves. Same thing with Jorge Soler down there. Captain Bryce Harper, you can grind the game for about an hour and a half. You're going to get this 92 Bryce Harper on your team. Sammy Sosa, grind the game for 10 minutes and you get this card 88 overall on your team. So many good cards. So many good cards. I had to drop Judge. Like I said, he's got 50 speed. He has 50 reaction. I don't know how they did it. Look how they massacred our boy. They turned one of the best defenders in baseball into Kyle Schwarber defensively. I don't get it. So we had to drop him. He's great hitting, obviously. You know that. But defensively, he is just too tough to use. Use him at designated hitter. Same thing with Stanton. This is a 97 overall card. He's an outfielder with 17 speed. That is absolutely unusable. But he's going to kill baseballs. Use him at DH. The DH was invented in this game for guys like Stanton, for Aaron Judge. There's so many good outfielders. You know this. You cannot go wrong. Center field, a bit different. Some secondaries not quite there for corners. And also a higher degree of difficulty. Speed is even more of a factor. For corner outfield, I'd say you'd need at least like 45, 50 to feel somewhat safe. That's your little pepper spray that you got carrying with you on a late night walk. For center field, you might need 70 to even hit that threshold. You got Sosa, Trey Turner, Shohei, Trout again in there as well. These are some of the best. Acuna, Jazz Chisholm, he's got max speed. He's playing center field this year. He's going to do a great job coming back from injury. You see guys like Christian Yelich. He's not quite as rated high because center field is tough. He's only got like 72 speed. It's going to make it a bit more difficult for him. And he also loses fielding based on the secondary position. That's not where he's used to playing, and it's going to reflect that in the game. Buxton, I love you, buddy. I promise I do. I just spent $170 on your jersey, for Christ's sakes. I don't know. I don't know. Get an appointment for LASIK surgery or something. He's got no vision. He's got no contact. It is tough to use him in the game, and it pains me as a Twins fan to say. It pains me. Somehow he's got higher durability than he's got contact, and you guys know that's saying something. Also, Lars Nootbaar, can we shout him out here? Lars Nootbaar, super good, has one of the best swings in the game. It feels like a 50% chance of hitting a home run. Get him. It takes 5 minutes to do in the World Baseball Classic program. Yeah, it's pitcher time, baby. Here's where we get controversial. Here's where the comments get riled up. S tier, we got Shohei Pedro Martinez, again, he's one of those collection cards. Going to take a while. 99 Yu Darvish, 99 Bob Feller, 92 Nolan Ryan. If you know, you know. If you know how to pitch, this Nolan Ryan is S tier, damn it. Bob Gibson, Live Series DeGrom, especially on inside edge, assuming he can stay healthy. I'm hoping for the best. You got to laugh off the pain sometimes. Texas fans now. Mets fans know all about it. Roki Sasaki, Japanese icon. He's going to make a ton of money when it comes to the States, and he's so good. The Ginger, Dustin May. He's got outlier sinker, going to throw it 9,900 miles an hour. And Satchel Paige, we did a whole gameplay on him. He might be the best pitcher in the game once you use that storylines boost from the captain Buck O'Neil. A tier, you got Marcus Stroman, Fernando Valenzuela. Some of these pitchers are more easy to use than others. Corbin Burns in particular, it's easy mode. You throw a sinker, a cutter, it's easy. People can't hit it. Valenzuela, a junk baller, takes some skill. You have to know what you're doing. We got live series Ohtani. This mini season's Mark Mulder, pretty easy to get. Team Affinity Sandy Alcantara, reigning Cy Young Award winner. Lance McCullers, if you want a budget, easy card to get that's very good, 89 Lance McCullers in Team Affinity. Looking at a lot of cards here. It's a lot to process. Pause the damn thing. Can we point out that Randy Johnson, he's in the game, he's C tier. He don't have outlier. This is 42-year-old hobbled arthritic Randy Johnson. He's got 5 crates of icy hot being delivered a day to even be on the mound for 3 innings. This card is rough, but it's the calm before the storm. We know how it's going to go. Ton of new cards here. Kerry Wood, he's always good as well. He's a nice budget option. Jake Peavy, new legend in the game this year. A lot of these storyline cards, very good. They've got speed and junk. It's the best of both worlds. Outlier, 99 miles, 100 miles an hour, and big breaking curveballs. At D tier, it sucks to say, because if you watch ball, if you know ball, Tristan McKenzie is a good player. Spencer Strider's an excellent, excellent pitcher. Shane McClanahan's a Cy Young candidate. Unfortunately, if you're new to the game, some pitchers just don't pitch well. You need certain pitches like the sinker, like a very fast four-seam fastball, or like 4 to 5 pitch mix. If you've just got a basic standard like four-seam changeup curveball, you're gonna get hit, and it is very tough to use them. So that's why some more unorthodox top pitchers in the game, like Marcus Stroman, is better than a Max Scherzer. And the final spot, we got relief pitchers. These are all right-handers. I would recommend you get at least 3 lefties, 5 righties. That's typically a good balance so far. Eric Gagne, he's in World Series. This is the best relief pitcher in the game, bar none. Trevor Hoffman, he's one of these captain cards. He goes for 10K on the market. He's got a captain boost where if you use relief pitchers that are not designated as closing pitchers, such as a Josh Hader, for example, you're going to get a boost. Plus 10, plus 15 on hitting BB9, I believe. Very good. Lee Smith, one of the best picks in the XP reward path. Johnny Lasagna, again, a card that's going to take 5 minutes to get. The Rob Dibble is here. He's got 102, 104 on the fastball this year. Shohei Ohtani, this is a free Shohei you get in the World Baseball Classic program. The catch here, he's a closing pitcher. Mariano Rivera for collecting the Yankees Live Series cards. Cost a lot, but damn good. Dennis Eckersley and Conquest. Daniel Bard. He might have been a traitor to U.S. interests when they were going up in the World Baseball Classic right there. Astros fans, not a fan of this guy. But man, this card can play in game. Devin Williams. Sadly, he's not as good as he was last year. They took away his circle changeup. The floater, the airbender is not quite the same this year. Kenley Jansen, give him a look. His motion's new. It's very deceptive, very glitchy. A lot of great pitchers again here. Same thing, Edwin Diaz. I know people are going to be upset about seeing that, but it's just tough to use a guy with 2 fastballs and a slider in the game. The ones with sinkers, the one with great pitch speed differentials are going to play better in the game. That's just how it works. Sadly, and finally, the Southpaws, a very thin, emaciated, like Tristan McKenzie-like position right here. We've got 2 S tiers, and Taylor Rogers is kind of pushing it as a S tier. Billy Wagner certainly going to be better than him. Again, lefties, you want to look for sinkers oftentimes. Lefty sinker cutter combo is extremely tough to hit, and you're going to notice that on basically all these guys right here. It is wild as shit to see Aroldis Chapman in a Kansas City Royals uniform, but he sure is packing, man. Look at those biceps. He got a couple sets of guns right here and right here. Aaron Loop, very good. Community knows him well. Josh Hader, Brooks Raley. If you want a very good card for 400 stubs, this is one of the best. Again, I really do think top 3 lefty relievers in the game. It's going to be a little while. Again, lefty relievers, not great. That's going to do it. It has been an insane launch or early access. Yeah, that's going to do her. It has been an insane early access 4-5 day period of MLB The Show 23. I've been loving the game so far. I hope you guys do as well when it comes out officially later tonight. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what cards you guys are going after first. It's MLB 23 season, baby. Follow this channel. Follow the Gomer Simpson second channel. We got a ton of videos coming. I hope you guys enjoy them. Leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys are great today. The gun's out. Yeet.